Hey, hello everyone. So welcome to week 9 of History 101 online. Sorry I've been absent making recordings the last couple of weeks. I'll try to keep up with those this week. So this week in week 9, we're going to be beginning to look at a couple things. We're going to be beginning to look at slavery, and we're also going to be looking at some of the problems in the West leading up to the Civil War. So for the assignments for this week, you'll be having your reading from Schweikart, as well as chapter 9 in Zen. I also have some readings for a primary source analysis, which I will be discussing in a minute here, as well as some chapters from an online textbook that I found I feel will be very useful for you guys. Chapter 12, Cotton is King, and Chapter 14, Troubled Times. Now remember, anything underlined blue, you can click on it and it'll take you to that reading. For your Global Lyceum assignments, you have 2 essays to listen to and the assessments to do. The first is on the North and the second is on the South, and this will coincide with our sectionalism that you'll be reading about in this section. Each one you'll have 2 assessments to do, each worth 25 points. You'll be watching another Ken Burns film called The West Death Runs Riot, about the Civil War and leading up to the Civil War and the problems in the West. And then this week you will be beginning a 4-week assignment, which I call a historical source analysis, in which you'll be looking at several different documents in this peculiar institution section that I pointed out earlier, and doing several assignments until you actually write an analysis, a 4 to 5 page analysis due at the end of the semester. So that will be done in some pieces as we move along. And then, of course, we'll be finishing off the week with the survey, which will be made available this weekend. Now, let's take a look at the assignments that I have here for week 9. So I've got some video questions for you to print. The video you'll be watching, Death Runs Riot. And then once you finish watching that, you'll be submitting the assignment, those questions below here. For each of the chapters, I also have some key terms. So if you click on the link, for example, here, it will open up this chart that you can print, which looks like this. And as you read through the different sections, you'll be filling out that chart and then submitting it here. And you're doing that for both chapter 12 and 14. And then something a little bit different that I decided to do just to see how this works this week. When you take your Global Lyceum tests online, and at the end when it tells you your score that you received, what I want you to do for this week is to take a screenshot of your score with your name showing, as well as the score that you received, and then submit that online in this submission form, which is the North and the South essay assessment score submission. That way I can see your score and see your name, and then I can input your grade in a little easier. See how that works. I've worked with other online classes and they've done that as well. So that's how I want you to try to do that. If there's any questions or problems, please send me an email or make a comment in the Cyber Cafe, which I've been responding to either individually or answering as a group. Make a comment in there and I can make a video to kind of walk you through how to complete that. Now going back here to week 9, so those are the assignments for week 9, and on top of those you also have your historical source analysis assignments. Now over the past 8 weeks, it says here you have been reading through and analyzing several primary sources and doing different assignments assigned, and this week will be a cumulative assignment based on a new set of sources that I give. So if you click on the historical source analysis link here, I have the documents that you'll be reading. So if you click on this information here, you'll see this website that I put together. So your assignment for this week is a partial assignment, but the cumulative assignment will be dealing with the peculiar institution or slavery. And once you get to this thing, you feel free to navigate and take a look at this website. The thing you will be writing on is explaining the changes that occurred and changes that came up in the institution of slavery based on the documents and sources that you've read. So read the problem section here and how you'll be writing your essay. The sources link takes you to the different documents. So for example, this document 1, if you click here, it's a document written by Frederick Douglass on the desire for freedom. And you can read through here and then you can navigate through all the documents. Now, this is important to know how to navigate through because one of your assignments you'll be doing is creating a chart. And I already made the chart here for you. And for each document, you'll be writing the author, the basic theme, or what they're trying to get through their argument, and then a summary. And for each of the documents, I have 12 here. Some are pictures, but the rest are actual documents. You'll be completing this, which will help you to write your thesis, as you've done in the Nathaniel Bacon assignment from Unit 1. So these will all be done, and each week you'll have a new assignment until you actually write your rough and your final draft to turn in. So these are the assignments for week 9. If there are any questions or concerns, feel free to email me. And I hope you enjoy your week and learning about the problems that led to the Civil War this week.